Let's get to know Canada. Canada is the second largest country in the world by total area, covering an area of about 9.98 million square kilometers. It stretches from the Atlantic Ocean in the east to the Pacific Ocean in the west, and from the Arctic Ocean in the north to the United States in the south. Canada is divided into 10 provinces and 3 territories, each with its unique geography and features. The provinces are Ontario, Quebec, British Columbia, Alberta, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, and Labrador. The territories are Nunavut, the Northwest Territories, and Yukon. Canada has a population of about 37 million people, with the majority living in the southern provinces near the U.S. border. The country's capital is Ottawa, which is located in the area of Ontario. Tourism in Canada. Canada is a popular tourist destination for its natural beauty, diverse landscapes, and vibrant cities. It is home to many iconic landmarks and attractions, such as the Rocky Mountains, Niagara Falls, and the CN Tower. Tourism is an integral part of Canada's economy, with millions of visitors coming to the country each year. Some of Canada's most popular tourist destinations include Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver, known for their vibrant arts and culture scenes. Other popular destinations include national parks, such as Banff National Park and Jasper National Park, which offer opportunities for outdoor activities such as hiking, camping, and skiing. Canada is also home to many cultural and historical attractions, such as the Royal Ontario Museum and the Quebec City Old Town. Canada offers visitors various experiences, from outdoor adventures to cultural and historical attractions. Places to visit in Canada. Canada is a vast and diverse country with many different places to visit. Some of the most popular destinations in Canada include 1. Toronto, the largest city in Canada, known for its iconic CN Tower and vibrant arts and culture scene. 2. Montreal, a city with a rich history and vibrant arts and culture, including the famous Montreal Jazz Festival. 3. Vancouver, a beautiful city, surrounded by mountains and water, with a thriving arts and culture scene. 4. Banff National Park, a stunning national park in the Rocky Mountains known for its beautiful scenery and outdoor activities. 5. Niagara Falls is one of the most famous natural attractions, with cascading waterfalls and boat tours. 6. Jasper National Park, another beautiful national park in the Rocky Mountains known for its hiking and camping opportunities. 7. Quebec City, a historic city with a charming old town and beautiful architecture, including the iconic CH to Frontenac. 8. The Canadian Rockies, a stunning mountain range that stretches through British Columbia and Alberta with hiking, skiing, and sightseeing opportunities. 9. The Maritimes, a region on the east coast of Canada that includes the provinces of Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island, known for its beautiful beaches, seafood, and friendly locals. 10. The Arctic, a vast and remote region in the northern part of Canada, known for its wildlife and indigenous culture. These are just a few examples of the many unique places to visit in Canada. There is something for everyone, from big cities to stunning natural landscapes. Economy in Canada. Canada has a mixed economy, combining elements of a market economy and a planned economy. The country's economy is driven by the private sector, which comprises businesses and industries, and the public sector, which includes government agencies and programs. The Canadian economy is highly developed and industrialized, with a strong focus on natural resources and exports. The country is one of the world's largest producers and exporters of oil, natural gas, and other natural resources, such as timber and minerals. Other important industries in Canada include manufacturing, technology, finance, and tourism. The country is also home to many large multinational companies such as Bombardier, Canadian National Railway, and RBC. Overall, Canada has a strong and stable economy, with a high standard of living and a strong welfare state. The country's economy is closely tied to that of the United States, with which it has a significant trade relationship. Agriculture in Canada. Agriculture is an integral part of Canada's economy and plays a significant role in the country's history and culture. Canada is known for its abundant natural resources and fertile land, which makes it well suited for farming and agricultural production. Canada is one of the world's largest producers and exporters of agricultural products, including grains, oilseeds, pulses, and livestock. The country is a major producer of wheat, barley, corn, and canola, as well as cattle, pigs, and chickens. Agriculture in Canada is highly mechanized and advanced, with farmers using modern technology and techniques to maximize productivity and efficiency. The country's agricultural sector is also supported by an intense research and development infrastructure, which helps to drive innovation and growth in the industry. Overall, agriculture plays a vital role in Canada's economy and contributes to the country's food security and global food supply. Famous people from Canada. Canada is a country with a rich history and culture, and it has produced many famous people in a variety of fields. Some of the most famous people from Canada include 1. Justin Trudeau, the current Prime Minister of Canada. 2. Ryan Gosling is a famous actor known for his roles in movies such as The Notebook and La La Land. 3. Celine Dion is a world-renowned singer known for her powerful voice and iconic songs. 4. Jim Carrey, a comedian and actor, known for his over-the-top performances and comedic timing. 5. Drake is a rapper and singer who is one of the biggest names in the music industry. 6. Leonard Cohen, a singer and songwriter known for his poetic lyrics and unique vocal style. 7. Margaret Atwood, a celebrated author known for her novels and poetry, including The Handmaid's Tale. 8. Michael J. Fox is known for his roles in the Back to the Future movies and the TV series Family Ties. 9. Alex Trebek, the longtime host of the popular game show Jeopardy! 10. Wayne Gretzky is a retired professional hockey player, considered by many to be the greatest player in the history of the sport. These are just a few examples of the many famous people from Canada. The country's rich cultural heritage has produced many talented individuals in various fields. Shipping to Canada. Shipping to Canada refers to transporting goods to the country by various means of transportation, such as air, land, or sea. Canada is a large and geographically diverse country with a well-developed transportation infrastructure that allows for the efficient movement of goods. There are several options for shipping to Canada, depending on the type and size of the goods being transported, the destination, and time constraints. Some of the most common methods of shipping to Canada include 1. Air freight, for time-sensitive or high-value goods. Air freight is the fastest and most reliable option for shipping to Canada. 2. Sea freight, for more extensive or bulkier goods. Sea freight is a cost-effective option for shipping to Canada. 3. Land transportation, for goods transported within North America. Land transportation is a convenient and efficient option for shipping to Canada. Overall, shipping to Canada is relatively straightforward, with various options available to meet the needs of different businesses and industries. Canadian athletes. Canada is a country with a rich sports tradition, and it has produced many talented athletes in a variety of sports. Some of the most famous Canadian athletes include 1. Many people believe Wayne Gretzky, a retired professional hockey player, to be the best player in the sport's history. 2. Sidney Crosby is a professional hockey player considered one of the best players in the world and has won multiple Stanley Cups championships. 3. Steve Nash is a retired professional basketball player considered one of the greatest Canadian players. 4. Milos Raonic a professional tennis player who has been ranked as high as 3 in the world and has won multiple ATP Tour titles. 5. Usain Bolt, a retired Jamaican sprinter born in Canada and held the world record for the fastest time in the 100-meter and 200-meter races. 6. Christine Sinclair is a professional soccer player considered one of the most remarkable women's soccer players of all time and has won multiple championships with the Canadian national team. 7. Maurice Richard, a retired professional hockey player who was one of the first National Hockey League NHL stars and won 8 Stanley Cup championships. 8. Donovan Bailey, a retired sprinter who won gold medals in the 100-meter and 4x100-meter relay races at the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta. 9. Hayley Wickenheiser, a retired professional hockey player, considered one of the greatest female hockey players of all time and has won multiple Olympic gold medals with the Canadian national team. 10. Brian Orser, a retired figure skater who is a 2-time Olympic silver medalist and a 7-time Canadian national champion. These are just a few examples of the many talented athletes that Canada has produced. The country has a strong sports culture and continues to grow world-class athletes in various sports. Fauna in Canada. Canada has diverse and abundant wildlife, with many animals living in its forests, mountains, lakes, and rivers. Some of the most iconic and exciting animals that can be found in Canada include: 1. The beaver. Canada's national animal, the beaver, is known for its iconic flat tail and ability to build dams and lodges. 2. The moose, a large and majestic mammal that can be found in the forests of Canada, known for its distinctive antlers. 3. The polar bear is a powerful and intelligent predator that lives in the Arctic region of Canada. It is known for its thick fur and ability to swim long distances. 4. The Canadian lynx, a wildcat that lives in Canada's forests, is known for its long legs and tufted ears. 5. The bison, a large and majestic mammal that once roamed the plains of Canada, is known for its shaggy coat and impressive size. 6. The caribou, a type of deer found in the northern regions of Canada, is known for its large antlers and migratory behavior. 7. The wolf, a pack of hunting carnivore found in the forests and mountains of Canada, is known for its howling and pack behavior. 8. The wolverine is a fierce and powerful mammal that lives in the forests and mountains of Canada, known for its sharp claws and powerful jaws. 9. The beluga whale, a type of whale found in the coastal waters of Canada, is known for its white color and distinctive vocalizations. 10. The bald eagle, a majestic bird of prey found throughout Canada, is known for its distinctive white head and mighty wings. These are just a few examples of the many fascinating animals found in Canada. The country is home to a rich and diverse array of wildlife, and it offers many opportunities for wildlife viewing and nature appreciation. The climate in Canada. Canada is a large and geographically diverse country, and as a result, it has a wide range of climates and weather patterns. Canada generally has a cold climate, with long, snowy winters and relatively cool summers. The climate in Canada varies depending on the region and location. In the southern parts of the country, near the U.S. border, the environment is more temperate, with milder winters and warmer summers. In the northern regions of Canada, near the Arctic Circle, the weather is much colder, with long, dark winters and short, cool summers. Canada has a diverse and varied climate, with various weather patterns and conditions. The country experiences multiple weather events, from intense storms and blizzards to prolonged periods of cold and heat. Despite the challenges posed by its climate, Canada is a beautiful and vibrant country with a rich natural environment and many opportunities for outdoor activities. History of Canada. Canada has a rich and diverse history spanning thousands of years. The first inhabitants of Canada were Indigenous peoples who lived on the land for thousands of years before the arrival of European explorers. The first Europeans to arrive in Canada were the Vikings, who came around 1000. They established a short-lived settlement on the island of Newfoundland but eventually abandoned it and returned to Europe. In the 15th and 16th centuries, European explorers, including Christopher Columbus and John Cabot, began to explore the eastern coast of Canada. However, it was only with the arrival of the French explorer Jacques Cartier in the 16th century that Europeans began to establish permanent settlements in Canada. The French established several trading posts and settlements in Canada, including Quebec City and Montreal. In the 17th and 18th centuries, the British and French competed to control the region, leading to wars known as the French and Indian Wars. In 1763, the Treaty of Paris ended the wars and granted Canada control over the British. Over the next few decades, British settlement in Canada increased, and the country was officially established as a British colony in 1867. In the 20th century, Canada became an independent country with its government and laws. Canada is a diverse and vibrant country with a rich history and a bright future. Religion in Canada. Religion plays a significant role in the lives of many people in Canada. The country is home to diverse religious beliefs and practices, with Christianity being the most prominent religion. According to the 2011 National Household Survey, about 67% of Canadians identified as Christians, with the Roman Catholic Church being the largest Christian denomination in the country. Other significant religions in Canada include Islam, Hinduism, and Judaism. Canada also has a considerable number of people who do not identify with any organized religion, with 23.9% of the population describing themselves as non-religious. Canada has a long history of religious tolerance and freedom of religion, which is reflected in the country's diverse religious landscape. The Canadian Constitution guarantees the right to freedom of religion, and the government respects this right in practice. Canada is also home to many religious institutions and places of worship, including churches, temples, and mosques. Overall, religion is an integral part of the cultural fabric of Canada, and the country's diverse religious communities play a significant role in shaping its society and culture. Waters in Canada. Canada has abundant water, with about 7% of the world's renewable freshwater resources. The country is home to a vast network of rivers, lakes, streams, and several significant bodies of water, such as the Great Lakes, the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. The Great Lakes, which include Lake Superior, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario, are some of the largest freshwater lakes in the world. They are located along the border between the United States and Canada, and are a vital resource for both countries. Canada's Atlantic and Pacific coasts are home to various marine life, and the country's vast coastal waters are important for fishing and shipping. The Arctic Ocean, which borders Canada to the north, is also essential to the country's geography. In addition to its abundant water resources, Canada also has many rivers and streams that are important for transportation, irrigation, and hydroelectric power generation. The country's largest river is the Mackenzie River, which flows through the Northwest Territories and into the Arctic Ocean. Overall, water plays a vital role in Canadians' economy and daily life, and the country's abundant water resources are an essential part of its natural heritage. Music in Canada. Canada has a rich and diverse music scene, with contributions from many different cultures and genres. The country has a strong folk music tradition, including Indigenous and French-Canadian folk music. In recent years, Canada has also become known for its thriving pop and rock music scenes, with many successful musicians and bands emerging from the country. Some of the most famous musicians from Canada include Leonard Cohen, Neil Young, Klein Dion, and Drake. Canada is also home to a vibrant classical music scene, with many orchestras and opera companies. In addition to its many talented musicians, Canada is also home to several music festivals and events. The country is home to the famous annual music festival, the Montreal International Jazz Festival, and the North by Northeast Music Festival in Toronto. Overall, music is an integral part of Canadian culture and identity, and the country has a thriving and diverse music scene that continues to evolve and grow. Education in Canada. Education in Canada is the responsibility of the provinces and territories, rather than the federal government. As a result, the education system in Canada can vary depending on the region or environment you are in. In general, however, the education system in Canada is publicly funded and includes both primary and secondary education and post-secondary education. Primary and secondary education in Canada is free for residents of the country, and most children begin school at the age of 6 or 7 and continue until 18. The education system in Canada is divided into 3 levels: elementary, secondary, and post-secondary. Post-secondary education in Canada includes colleges and universities, offering a wide range of programs and degrees. Many of Canada's colleges and universities are internationally recognized for their high-quality education, and the country is home to some of the top-ranked universities in the world. Overall, the education system in Canada is highly regarded and provides students with the knowledge and skills they need to succeed in today's global economy. Medicine in Canada. Medicine in Canada is publicly funded and provided through a universal healthcare system, which means that all Canadian citizens and permanent residents have access to medically necessary hospital and physician services. The provinces and territories administer the healthcare system in Canada, and each jurisdiction has its health insurance plan. The healthcare system in Canada is based on the principles of accessibility, universality, comprehensiveness, portability, and public administration. This means that healthcare services are available to all Canadians, regardless of their ability to pay, and are provided in a comprehensive, portable, and publicly administered way. In Canada, medical services are provided by various healthcare professionals, including doctors, nurses, and other medical specialists. The country has a strong tradition of medical research, and many of its medical schools and hospitals are internationally recognized for their excellence. Overall, Canada's healthcare system is considered one of the best in the world, and it plays a vital role in the health and well-being of Canadians. Animal husbandry in Canada. Animal husbandry is the practice of breeding and caring for domestic animals such as cattle, pigs, sheep, and poultry to produce food and other products. In Canada, animal husbandry is an integral part of the agricultural industry and plays a vital role in the country's economy. Canada is home to a diverse range of animal species, and the country's farmers raise a wide variety of animals for meat, milk, eggs, and other products. The most common animals raised in Canada include cattle, pigs, chickens, and turkeys. To produce high-quality animal products, farmers in Canada use various techniques and technologies to ensure the health and well-being of their animals. This includes providing animals with proper nutrition, shelter, and veterinary care, as well as managing their environment and handling them humanely. Animal husbandry in Canada is regulated by federal and provincial laws and policies designed to protect the health and welfare of animals and ensure the safety of animal products. Animal husbandry is an integral part of the Canadian agricultural industry and plays a vital role in the country's economy. Canadian actors. Canada has a vibrant film and television industry, and many talented actors have emerged. Some famous Canadian actors include Ryan Gosling, Rachel McAdams, Ryan Reynolds, and Michael J. Fox. Ryan Gosling, born in London, Ontario, is best known for his roles in The Notebook, La La Land, and Blade Runner 2049. Rachel McAdams, born in London, Ontario, has appeared in many popular films, including Mean Girls, The Notebook, and Doctor Strange. Ryan Reynolds, born in Vancouver, British Columbia, is known for his roles in Deadpool, The Proposal, and The Hitman's Bodyguard. Michael J. Fox, born in Edmonton, Alberta, is famous for his role as Marty McFly in the Back to the Future trilogy. In addition to these well-known actors, many other talented actors from Canada have made their mark in the film and television industry. Overall, Canada has a rich history of producing talented actors who have contributed to the country's vibrant film and television industry. Technology in Canada. Canada is a leader in the global technology industry with a strong tradition of innovation and a highly skilled workforce. The country is home to many technology companies, research institutions, and startup incubators, and it is known for its expertise in areas such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and clean technology. The technology sector in Canada is an integral part of the country's economy, and it plays a crucial role in driving growth and creating jobs. The Canadian government supports the technology industry through various programs and initiatives, including funding for research and development and support for entrepreneurs and startups. In addition to its strong technology sector, Canada is also home to many world-class universities and research institutions at the forefront of technological innovation. These institutions conduct cutting-edge research in various fields and collaborate with industry partners to bring new technologies to market. Overall, Canada is a leader in the global technology industry, and its expertise in technology and innovation plays a crucial role in driving economic growth and improving the lives of Canadians. Drinks from Canada. Canada is known for its diverse and vibrant food and drinks culture, and many delicious drinks originated there. Canada's most popular beverages include maple syrup, ice wine, and Canadian whiskey. Maple syrup is a sweet, amber-colored syrup made by boiling the sap of maple trees. It is a staple of Canadian cuisine and is often used as a topping for pancakes, waffles, and other breakfast foods. Ice wine is a type of sweet dessert wine that is made from grapes that have been frozen on the vine. It is a specialty of the Niagara region of Ontario and is known for its rich, sweet flavor. Canadian whiskey, also known as rye whiskey, is made from grain and corn. It is a popular drink in Canada for its smooth, mellow flavor. In addition to these popular drinks, Canada is also home to a thriving craft beer industry with many small breweries producing a wide variety of ales and lagers. Overall, Canada has a rich and diverse food and drink culture, and many delicious drinks are unique to the country. Trade. Trade is an essential part of the Canadian economy, and the country is a major global player. Canada has a strong tradition of international trade, and it has some free trade agreements with other countries, including the United States, Mexico, and the European Union. Canada is a signatory to the General Agreement on Tariffs and Commerce GATT, which establishes the rules for international trade, and a member of the World Trade Organization WTO. The country is also a member of the North American Free Trade Agreement NAFTA, a free trade agreement between Canada, the United States, and Mexico. Canada's top trading partners include the United States, China, and Mexico. The country exports a wide range of goods, including oil, natural gas, forestry, and agricultural products, and it imports various interests, including machinery, equipment, and consumer goods. Overall, trade is an integral part of the Canadian economy, and the country's strong trade relationships with other countries play a crucial role in driving economic growth and prosperity. Traditions. Canada has a rich and diverse cultural heritage and many traditions and customs that are unique to the country. Some of the most well-known rules in Canada include the celebration of Thanksgiving, the playing of ice hockey, and the observance of Remembrance Day. Thanksgiving is a national holiday in Canada celebrated on the second Monday of October. It is a time for Canadians to give thanks for their blessings and enjoy a feast with friends and family. Ice hockey is Canada's national winter sport and is deeply ingrained in the country's culture. The game is played on ice rinks across the country, and many Canadians grow up playing the sport. Remembrance Day is a national holiday in Canada that is observed on November 11. It is a day to remember and honor the men and women who have served in the country's armed forces. In addition to these well-known traditions, Canada is also home to many other customs and practices unique to the country's various cultural groups. Overall, Canada's traditions and customs reflect the country's rich and diverse cultural heritage. Culture in Canada. Canada has a rich and diverse culture that has been shaped by the country's history and its interactions with many different peoples and cultures. Canada's culture is influenced by the traditions and customs of its Indigenous peoples and the cultures of the European settlers who came to the country. Canada's culture is also influenced by its close ties to the United States and its global leadership position. As a result, Canada's culture is a unique blend of many different influences, and it is constantly evolving and changing. Some of the essential elements of Canadian culture include the country's national symbols, such as the maple leaf and the beaver, as well as its national holidays and festivals. Canada is also known for its cultural institutions, such as museums, galleries, and performing arts organizations. Canadian culture is also reflected in the country's cuisine, which is influenced by its diverse population and abundance of natural resources. Some popular Canadian dishes include poutine, maple syrup, and nanaimo bars. Overall, Canada's culture is a rich and diverse blend of many different influences and an essential part of the country's national identity. Transport. Canada is a large country with a well-developed transportation network, and there are many ways to travel to and within the country. The most common way to travel to Canada is by air, and many international airports offer flights to destinations worldwide. Canada is also accessible by land, and several major highways connect the country to the United States. The government also has a network of railways and buses that provide transportation within Canada and to destinations in the United States. In addition to these modes of transportation, Canada is also accessible by water, and many ferry services operate between the country and the United States. For example, the BC Ferries Company operates several routes between the British Columbia mainland and the Pacific Northwest Islands. Overall, there are many ways to travel to and within Canada, and its transportation network makes it easy to explore its many regions and attractions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. See you! World Traveler, we travel around the world together.